us another video. Shout out to I want to say this is Where You At, Ron. This is the worst gamer archetype. Let's watch it.
Video disclaimer. I am not harassing a specific group of people in this video. I am merely sharing my opinions. Thank you.
Here are 3 reasons why story mode games are trash, bro.
Yeah.
Number 1, 0 replay value on a story mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? You gotta buy a new game or you stuck in the same cycle of playing the same week story mode over and over again. Number 2, you're not
What? Okay, so, okay. Quickly. When you play 2K, what are you doing over and over again? Quickly. Hurry. Time's ticking. You playing the same 3v3 over and over again. When you play Call of Duty, listen, I like Call of Duty too, but when you play that, what are you doing? You shooting the same niggas over and over and over again. Over and over again. We're like real shit. Call of Duty has a story also. Yeah. But it's like all games are repetitive. All games are just the same over and over again. What game isn't? What game isn't the same thing every fucking time? All of it is repetitive. It's just all what you want to play. Real shit.
competing against anybody that's real. You can't sit here and tell me playing against the AI, you're considering that competitive gamer. You ever play somebody who was actually good at 2K? Somebody who was actually good at Madden?
Oh, yeah, 2K. There it is.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
There it is. There it is.
A real compy player, you wouldn't even get a first down. You probably couldn't even score a bucket. For 3, y'all sit in cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game. Then, y'all don't even get to choose y'all gaming path. Y'all are locked into one path that you gotta go.
This
God. I can't stand a ball and gun in the box ass nigga. Holy shit. I know life is so boring for you. So boring. It has to be. Like, you can't live a frivolous life. You can't live a fulfilled life as a nigga who only balls and guns. I just don't believe that. I really don't believe that, bro. I really don't believe that.
right here is a ball and gun gamer, a closed-minded individual with a lack of intelligence and imagination. Please do not be this guy. Before we dive into this video, I want to make it clear there is nothing wrong with playing games that only have balls and guns in them. If that's what you enjoy, then so be it. But it becomes
But shitting on people who actually like to have an adventure is crazy.
Problem when you have this dismissive nature to the rest of the gaming community and industry. These gamers roam planet Earth saying things like, there's no games to play, while only having 2K, Madden, Fortnite, and COD installed on their PlayStation.
Literally.
This is literally a self-imposed limitation on top of a false generalization. These gamers are aware that there are millions of
It's the same niggas who are gonna pick up GTA and just like yeah, GTA is going to be a great game, but that's the only that's the only game these niggas are going to merge or are going to convert to. Now, mind you, we've had shit like 007 drop. We've had shit like Resident Evil drop. There's you can still play Marvel Rivals. There's just like there's a bunch of different Wolverines dropping. Fucking like there's just so much more that's dropping this year. It's a great year for gaming, and niggas gonna be like, oh my god, COD and GTA. So nothing else intrigued you, right? You got it.
others are games that they could be playing, but they subject themselves to the same 4 games. And because they do that, it creates this confirmation bias in their head. They'd rather stick to playing the same 4 games to reinforce the idea that gaming is dying inside of their heads instead of trying a new one.
Number 1, 0 replay value on a story mode game. Once you beat the story mode, then what, bro? You gotta buy a new game or you stuck in the same cycle of playing the same weak-ass story mode over and over
there's
again.
A bunch
There's
of
no
side
replay value.
Probably
Nobody
never
wants to
done.
keep playing the same story
There's
mode.
a,
You play 2K, when you play Madden, there's hella different options. You got My Team, you got My League, you got Franchise, you got Dynasty, you got Park. There's online games.
It's still the same shit over and over again. You're just playing You're deadass just playing basketball. Everything you named is still basketball over and over again. Everything is still basketball over and over again. Like in my league, don't you play cards and then you play as the team that you're playing or some shit like that? So you're still playing basketball. It's just a 5v5 instead of a 3v. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Are we dead ass?
Game modes against real people, not final boss Elden Ring AIs, bro.
His first argument is that there's zero replay value in story mode games. Now, I could give you 100 reasons on why that's not true, but I'm gonna give you 3. Let's say you're playing a game like The Walking Dead Telltale. There are many
different choices. There are different endings.
Ways the story can go based on the decisions that you make inside the game. So only playing it once would be limiting your experience. That's where the replay value comes from. Some story mode games won't allow you to visit certain locations or use certain weapons because you didn't meet the requirements on the first playthrough. So when you replay the game, now you can experience those things that you didn't do on your first try, giving it its replay value. And if you're playing a game like a Souls game, you could simply replay the game trying it with a different build or a different strategy. Again, there's more reasons, but I digress. 2K and Madden do give you multiple game modes to play, but his point shifts to story mode games are trash because you can't play against nobody online. There is genuinely no logical bridge between those two statements. Like when I tell you I'm not trying to be rude in this video, bro, it's just these ball and gun gamers have room temperature IQ. To say something like this,
I love that. I'm going to use that. I'm stealing room temperature IQ. You cooked. Where's the clap mat? That's some like that's real. Like that's good. That's very you. That's a banger right there. That's a banger right there.
This is just appealing to your own preference. Again, that's not inherently wrong, but when you're arguing something objectively, you can't do it from a subjective bias.
Number 2, you're not competing against anybody that's real. You can't sit here and tell me playing against the AI, you're considering that competitive gamer. If you ever played somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden, a real compy player, you would.
Somebody that's what?
Gamer. If you ever played somebody who was actually good at 2K, somebody who was actually good at Madden.
Yeah, never mind. Actually never mind. I would never argue with this person. Rosha, I'd never argue with you.
A real compy player, you wouldn't even get a first down. You probably couldn't even score a bucket. Y'all try to compare that to Elden Ring's final boss or Clash, whatever y'all be playing, bro. I don't even care. Them games is trash, bro. It's not competitive. You're not a real gamer if you sitting there playing against the AI, final boss AIs all day, bro.
This guy
nigga says AI. Now all of a sudden every person you play against in a game that's not a actual person, it's AI. Yeah, I know what you are.
Guy is just using arbitrary criteria and completely shifting the goalposts. Because you're going against AI and not real players, the game automatically equals
First of all,
bad.
nigga, it's an NPC, it's
Since
not an
when
AI.
did competition against IRL players determine whether a game is good or bad? Again,
literally.
he's yet to objectively prove why story mode games are bad. He's using this type of reductionism so that anything outside of playing online just equals bad. Bro, story mode games aren't trying to be online experiences. That's like rating Dark Souls based on its esports potential. What are you talking about? And then he makes this point where these people who play story mode games wouldn't be able to get a bucket in 2K or a first down in Madden. Of course they wouldn't. They don't play those games.
That shit.
Like, I bet if someone told him,
get your ass on Elden Ring and beat the first boss. Get on Elden Ring. Don't even beat the tree. Beat the nigga that's on the horse, and when you first hop on, beat him. Exactly. Like you're not going to get it done in less than 100 deaths, bro. It's just not happening. Please get the fuck out of here.
play Cuphead on the hardest difficulty without getting hit once on your first try, he would see the competitive nature in these story mode games. Because trying to do a challenge like that on Cuphead is way harder than any challenge or a game mode or competition in 2K or Madden. The competition he's looking for in these single player story mode games is competition against yourself. Go talk to a From Software fan. I'll guarantee they give you a challenge.
For 3, y'all sitting cutscenes for majority of the time y'all playing the game anyway. You might as well go watch a movie, bro. You sitting in cutscenes, barely even playing the game. Then,
nigga, is there not cutscenes in 2K? They're skippable, but is there not cutscenes in 2K in the story mode? I guarantee you he's the type of nigga that play the story mode of 2K, but then tell niggas story mode games is bad. Right.
Y'all don't even get to choose y'all gaming path. Y'all are locked into one path.
No, we're not.
That you gotta go.
See, and that's how I know you've never ventured outside of 3 games, nigga. Cause no, you're not. There's some games where you can choose way different paths, different endings. That's what the fuck it's called.
2K is hella options. Rainbow Six Siege, hella options.
Oh yeah, ball and
Madden,
gun.
hella options,
Ball
bro.
and gun.
I'm not finna sit here and tell me that the games I play, the games I spend my time on, ain't copy games. One of y'all play me in 2K or play me in Madden for some money. On God, I'm gonna scrape y'all, bro. And I'll hop on y'all games and I'll scrape y'all games too. But
Cap.
nobody, y'all play on monitors, put your headphones on and think you so much better than everybody else because I play on a TV and I play sports games. I'm a sports.
I'm actively tuning it out. Cause not only is he projecting, chat, not only is he projecting, I know what kind of nigga you are. I know what kind, and I hate to stereotype, but it is what it is. You stereotyping yourself right now. I know that's the type of nigga that when he fall on hard times, the first thing to go is that P5. He need to re-up, bruh. You're one of those. And like, there's nothing wrong with being one of those, but trying to shit on niggas that actually like gaming and game, you know what I'm saying, and game for real, because you play sports games, like, just listen, bro. Like, you're not a gamer. You're a nigga that likes to game. Real shit, like, he's not a gamer. You're a nigga that likes to play sports games. So I'm trying to shit on gamers because we're niggas is actually gamers, bro. What are we talking about?
Sports gamer, bro. I'm sorry. Like for part 2, bro.
Again, this is just
Like for
ignorance.
part
Yes,
2.
we're
Nigga, we
locked
don't
into
care.
one path as a whole. That's what a story mode game is. I'm starting to believe this guy doesn't know what the word story actually means. It's literally a narrative account of
Front to
connected
back.
events, bro. It's not that hard to understand. 2K and Madden also don't have hella options. A vast majority of 2K players only play My Career, and a vast majority of Madden players only play MUT. Let's be real. Bro, some of my favorite competitive fighting games of all time, MKX, Fighter Z, and Tekken, bro, and they have way higher competitive ceilings than 2K or Madden.
Literally.
Alright, I don't know if it's just me, but video games have fallen off. There's only 3 games that people play nowadays. NBA 2K, Call of Duty, and Madden.
It's not people, nigga. It's you. I haven't touched a Call of Duty, I've never touched a Madden. The only fucking football game I've ever touched is NFL Street. Let's be real. Never touched a Madden. Haven't touched 2K in Lord knows how long. And haven't even touched Call of Duty. And I've still been gaming. Nigga, it's you. It's only you. It's a you problem, nigga. What do you mean we? Nigga, I'll hop on Fortnite before I play Madden. Are we so dead ass? I'd hop on Fortnite. Fuck is you talking about?
And I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, we used to play a whole bunch of video games. Some to name a few: Terraria, Minecraft.
So why are you not playing them? That's on you. That's your fault. Those type of games still exist. Those type of games still exist. Because you not playing them don't mean nobody's dropping them. What are we talking about?
All of the Super Mario Bros. Games. And it's so crazy to me that it's almost been a year and I still don't have a Nintendo Switch 2. Younger me will beat my ass right now. But in all seriousness, video games are just not as fun to play anymore. Yes, I'm still
Yeah, nigga, you grow up. That's what happens. Some people grow out of playing video games, some don't. That's what happens. It's life, bro.
gonna play video games probably till I die, obviously. But the only game that I play fully every single day is NBA 2K. And I hate that shit. But younger me would play so many games, the Lego games, the Jurassic World
Them games still exist, bro.
games, spin-off games, Toy Story 3 video game. Real ones know. But nowadays, I just find myself playing the big 3. Gaming.
That's your big 3.
PvP.
That is what top 5 you smoking on? Because that's not my top 5. That's not my top 3 either.
Shooters. And sometimes if a goated adventure game drops, like Spider-Man 2, well, that shit was kind of a bust. I'll play that game.
What did you say?
Adventure game drops, like Spider-Man 2, well, that shit was kind of a bust.
Stop talking. Stop like there. Just go clock in, bro. Like real shit. Just go clock in, bro. Be a man. Go be a father. Go have some adventure. Go enjoy life. You don't like video games no more. That's fine. Go live life. To say Spider-Man was ass, that's a you problem, nigga. That's for sure a you problem, because that shit was a banger. That's a you problem, my nigga. That's not an us problem. Go be a grown man. Go have children, get a wife, have a kid, start a family. Head down that road. You not on the road of video games no more, nigga. You not on that road no more, bro.
I'll play that game. But I don't really play video games like I used to. And maybe it's me getting older.
Yeah, it is.
But I know the younger demographic, all they play is Roblox. So it's not that many creative games being made right now. And I know with artificial intelligence coming out, that game developers are kind of screwed because of the RAM prices and stuff going on right now. And it's kind of going to be hard to produce video games. And then some of these games are going to be AI generated now. But what happened to fun video games to play? When is there going to be another big game that everyone plays that's actually
Spider-Man was a big game that everybody played. What?
fun and enjoyable? Because right now, video games are kind of boring.
So this second video isn't as bad because this dude genuinely seems open-minded, and he said that he used to play a vast majority of games growing up, but then he concludes by saying that he finds himself playing the same 3 games over and over. I'm not going to attack him like I did the first guy because I think there's more nuance here. I think the gaming industry has forced some players like him into being one-trick ponies and playing the same games over and over. Like, the gaming industry is no doubt at an all-time low. That we cannot argue. It's just oversaturated with the same video game copies, remakes, remasters, and there's no more original ideas. And this guy's take on Nintendo, in my opinion, serves as justification for that. Like, I think many people can agree with me when I say Nintendo just isn't it anymore. Like, the last console I bought from them was a 3DS XL. I don't even think I bought it. I think my mom bought me that, bro. I was a kid. And then my second favorite console of all time is the Wii. And honestly, in recent years, what has Nintendo done for its fan base and community?
I ain't gonna lie, the Nintendo hate is a little valid. The only, bro, me playing Tamagotchi is the most I've touched my Switch ever. Real shit. Like, it's the most I've ever touched my Switch. I don't touch it beyond that. Like, literally, as we was playing Tamagotchi and I was playing, like, the Mario racing game, I had to put my shit on the charger and let it charge because that shit was so dead because I didn't use it.
Charge them, scam them, and underdeliver? But don't you worry, Nintendo, I got a video coming for y'all soon. But seriously though, this guy even says that his younger self would beat him up if he could see the new version of him. I think the gaming industry now is turning old gamers who used to play all this variety of stuff into these mindless gun and ball gamers. And unless you're self-aware like me and you watching this video, you will fall into the mindless loop of playing Shooter Hero, Copy 900, 2K, Madden, and GTA. Because those games are the only games that get hyped by these content creators, these streamers, and these companies. Like, these corporate gaming companies have this evil, greedy, systemic approach to gaming, and it's just ruining all of it. I think it's important for gamers like him who used to find themselves playing a large variety.
You still owe it to yourself to try new games though. You literally still owe it to you. Like, if you're not actively even trying to try those games that could potentially be good, that's not on nobody else but you.
Of games to go do their research and invest in these niche specific indie companies, because they're the ones producing these good games in 2026. These big AAA companies, not so much, bro. Don't get caught up in what they're doing. These AAA companies nowadays are scared to push the boundaries. They're scared to offend people. They won't give us a grounded story, and they're just for greed and money. So I want to wrap this video up by saying nobody's saying that you can't enjoy sports games or shooters. If you like Call of Duty and
I'm gonna play Call of Duty this year when it drops. It looked decent. Hopefully it is decent because I miss playing Call of Duty. But I also am not going to limit myself to just playing Call of Duty. That's why if I wanted to just play Call of Duty, I would have made a Call of Duty channel. If I wanted to just play 2K, I would have made a 2K channel. I refuse to limit myself to those 2 games just because they're okay for a certain amount. Like, no.
Like 2K, and those are your 2 favorite games of all time, play them. But don't let them limit your experience.
Indie is carrying low-key.
Don't let Call of Duty, Black Ops 7, and 2K26, 2 of the worst out of their entire franchise, be the reason that you view gaming as dying or dead or boring. You can't sit here and play the same 4 games, ignore the entire industry, then turn around and say gaming is dead or there's nothing else to play. Because that's not a gaming problem. That's a you problem. Because when you actually step outside your bubble, you may find some games that you actually like. I was a victim of this. I only used to play fighting games and sports games, bro. Those were my only games. Then I started playing games like Cuphead. That is one of my favorite games. I platinumed the game, bro. I love that game. But you'll never experience that feeling if you keep trying the same things over and over. And stop treating your preferences as if it's facts. But look, y'all, that's all I got to say. If you enjoyed the video and you like the breakdown, be sure to like the video and comment down below what you think. And subscribe to the channel if you're new, please.
Stop defending Bandai Namco. Hold on, we'll subscribe to you. I want to see you check this situation out. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Yab a little bit more. Okay. All right, not a bad video at all. Shout out to where you at, Ron. You know what I'm saying? That was a good video. It's a very true. You know, indie games are peak. Play Cyberpunk. That is the plan. I just don't know when I'm gonna be able to get that done. But shout out to where you at, Ron. Like the video, subscribe to the notification. I'll catch you on the next one.